Hello, 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 friends. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you've had an incredible day so far. I'm really excited to bring to you some testimonies tonight of some people who are experiencing amazing results using our products and with this opportunity. So, if that gets you excited, then just stay on. Listen to what it is these women have to say. I think you'll find you'll be rather interested and impressed when you hear what each of these women, who all are so very different, yet the one thing that makes that they have in common are these incredible products and this incredible opportunity. And so for those that do not know, I am Tina Joy Carroll. I've been in this space for almost 8 years now. I've been with this company since June of 2022. It's absolutely transformed the lives of my family and tens of thousands of others since then. And so I'm just so passionate about what we have our hands on because of what I've watched it do for people's health and their wealth. But enough about me. I want to introduce you to some of my amazing friends tonight. First up is Renee. Renee has been in the health and fitness space for over 30 years. She came in just a little over a month ago and has already gotten 130 customers, y'all. 130 customers that fast. Why? Because what she's seeing got her really excited. I'm not even going to tell you anything else because I want her to tell you how she feels about what she has her hands on and her experience so far. So Renee, take it away.
Thank you, Tina. And I'm excited as well. So I actually had retired. I'd retired about 5 or 6 months ago and was just kind of enjoying it. But to be honest, I was kind of like getting a little bored. I mean, retirement's a great thing. Don't misunderstand. But, I was getting a little bored. So long about July, my friend Rhonda, who you'll meet probably in a moment, messaged me, "Hey, Renee, I got this great thing. Oh my gosh, it's coming. You got to check it out." And at the time, with business, timing is so important. And, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person and vice versa. And at that moment, I wasn't really the right person. I was kind of like, I don't want to hear it right now. Like, I'm still enjoying the retirement. And then about, almost a month ago, then Rhonda came back and goes, "Renee," and she said the magic phrase, which was sugar to fiber. Sugar to fiber. What do you mean you have a breakthrough proprietary enzyme formula that changes sugar into fiber in your gut? I'm like, I can't unsee this. So she puts me in this incredible group, and it took me all of about 7 minutes, right? To I can't unsee it. You see it, you can't unsee it. And for me, for most of those 30 years, I have really taught and shared the importance of balancing blood sugar support. It's 95% of everything. I mean, and so I've been teaching it. How do you do it with food? How do you do it with movement? How do you do it with insulin resistance? Blah, 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 blah. And I was just blown away. So all that to say, you can see I didn't even want to wait to get my product to try. Now, this is the first time that has ever happened. And I've been in this space for longer than you, Tina, for 25 years, maybe, way back with, I won't say it, a lot of companies. And I always had to try it first, feel it in my body before I could do it. Not with this. I just knew. I knew what I knew. And I went for it. And I am so thrilled because how many people are we able to bless with this product? Now, that being said, I was really excited. I posted, and here's something that I love. Yes, I love the product. It's incredible. But having been in many of these companies, many wonderful companies, many not so wonderful, I've never seen everything that is needed if you want to build a beautiful business for yourself and your family. Never. Okay, products. And the more I get into the products, the more excited and thrilled I am. We have the product line. Got that. We've got the product line. the company, the more I study about the company, I'm blown away. How have I never heard of this company before?
Oh.
I've never heard of it, and I've been shocked that I haven't. All right, that. But then let's get down to the leadership and the systems. I've never had a system like this. So easy, so duplicatable, right? It's not about Renee, not for this. No, everything is in place. It's so simple. It's so easy. Truly, anybody can do it. What you have put together and this team, it's just everything. So in order to build these kinds of businesses and make them sustainable and really bless so many people, you got to make it in a way that's duplicatable. That is this. The time is now. The system is here. If any of you are struggling and just need to make, I don't care, is it an extra $100 a month? What would that do for you? Is it 500? Is it 1,000? Dream on. It is available here. It is not hard, but it does require you to get up and take action. And if you are willing to do that, this is the place. Time is right. I'm so excited.
I love that. Can you elaborate on one thing that you said that kind of piqued my interest when you said that 95% of issues that people are dealing with are surrounded by their blood sugar levels? Can you just speak to that just a little bit? Because I personally was experiencing that whenever I got on this product. I didn't even know that that's what my issue was, because I'd never worn the continuous glucose monitor like I wear religiously now, because now I'm just like, this is wild how my body responds to stuff, and I had no idea. And so do you mind sharing a little bit with people about what you mean when you say that? Because I think, and I'm sure you've experienced this given your longevity in the field, that people don't realize the things they're dealing with are directly related to their blood sugar. And by taking this supplement, you can fix that.
Yes. Well, because blood sugar, when it is this, okay, one of the side effects of this is systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation is 95% of all chronic conditions. It's your pain. It's your brain focus. It's your cravings. It's your hunger. Name it. It's your blood pressure. It's everything. Okay. It affects every single system, organ, tissue in the body. And you're so right. We don't recognize it as that. You know, one of the things that I find really fascinating, and I love this and I want to address it. I love when I see people, especially when they first get on it. Let's face it, there are going to be people with Transform specifically who are, my gosh, we've seen it. Like, it goes off like that. They feel it instantly. But that's not going to be the case for all of us. It's just not. We're all so individual in our bodies and what's going on, okay? And most of us, we create stories around what we think is happening in our body. And we have no idea. We have no idea. Oh, my joint aches. Oh, I probably did something in the gym, right? Systemic inflammation. I don't remember. How come my knee is hurting and I haven't fallen? Like, maybe I'm getting, we create stories. And in the end, we don't know until we get on a product like this and we start experiencing, oh, well, no, wait a second. Maybe my belly hasn't gone down 17 inches in 2 days, but darn, look at that. How come all of a sudden? And then what happens is, because it's subtle and we're not thinking of that, we, in our heads, create a story about what's happening here. And it's not about the blood sugar, see? Because we don't know what's really going on. This is why, if you're not sure, monitor that blood sugar. If you can't get a prescription, because you need a prescription for the continuous, but you can go, oh, you don't? Oh, okay, didn't know that. Well, I thought maybe you did. If you don't, even better. But regardless, you can always get blood sugar monitors. They're everywhere. You can get them everywhere. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
and
it.
they're
It will
cheap.
give you
The
so
blood
much.
sugar monitors are cheap. Like you can get that on
Yes.
Amazon really cheap,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
can get these because I'm not a diabetic and I didn't get prescription. You can. I was just pre-diabetic, and so
Okay.
I'm able to get them now. These aren't cheap for sure.
Right.
I'm sure you already know that, but
Yeah.
the information I've gained and what I've learned since August wearing this has changed my whole life. It's
Yes.
literally changed my whole life. I just did not know how bad it was. And so that's really why I wanted you to elaborate on that, because I don't
Yes.
think people realize a lot of what's going on with them is either directly related to their blood sugar or their gut. And if they would get
Yes.
those two things in order, their entire lives would change. So I
Oh,
know it was late for you to jump on tonight. I appreciate
okay.
you so much. Your success is just inspiring. And I know that your success is a direct reflection of how many people that you're helping, 130 people so far. And that's just incredible. And so I'm so grateful that I get to call you a friend, and thank you for jumping on with us tonight, Renee. I really appreciate it.
Back at you, girl. I appreciate you so much too. And thanks so much.
All right, friends. Next up, I want you to meet my friend Rhonda. Rhonda is a seasoned vet in this industry. She has tried it all out there. She truly has. And when she seen this product right here and heard about it, she was already in the business at this point. But when she heard about this, I've never seen one person get more excited and start sending messages. So Rhonda, talk a little bit about, if you don't mind, how this one product has changed the success levels in your business, what that's looked like for you.
Okay, thanks so much, Tina, for having me here. Okay, so I've been in the industry for 25 years, and I've always known that there would be a time or two, maybe one or two, if you're lucky, time in your career that you have something so powerful and so big that not just a few people want it, but everybody needs it. And when that came around and I found out the magnitude of the benefits of that product and how many people would be helped, I knew from a business standpoint that would be like the craziest thing ever. And so what's happened in our business is I've been able to recruit, like, look at even Renee. I mean, I would almost say she was unrecruitable. Like, she was retired and she's happy. And, we've recruited so many people that I would consider almost unrecruitable because of the magnitude of how many people this is going to help. And so I've had a number of really career networkers jump on in my business and say, I've never seen any in my whole career. And some of these people have been here in the industry for 30 and 40 years. I've never seen anything this big before. So that's been a really cool thing that our company is, I always reflect back to the owners and how really intelligent they are, and what the vision they have for this company. Like, it gives me so much confidence. When I came on board, and Tina shared with me that I would get to meet the owners after I hit Ruby 3 months in a row, and she was sharing with me like, oh, she was kind of overhyping it up, and I'm like, okay, and I was like, but we did. At 3 months in, we hit Ruby 3 months in a row, and we got the invitation to Ruby Base Camp. And when we got there, she didn't even do it justice how great it was. Like, it was so amazing. And getting to meet the owners, I've met all the owners before. I've made money in the industry, and I've met them all the companies I was in. And, you get that invitation when you're a diamond in the company or whatever, but never at a level, kind of a mid-level at the owners wanted to spend the whole weekend with us and get to know us. Like, that was such a testimony to their character to me, what kind of people they are and what kind of servant leaders they are. And it gave me so much more confidence, even though I had confidence, because what Tina, she kind of paved the way for us of what was possible here. And it gave me so much more confidence to know who the owners were and the vision they have for the company. And then they bring this product in that's just ridiculously amazing. And so we have our hands on something so special and so big. And like Renee said, you might have a great product in a company, but maybe the owner's not great. You might have a great product and the great pay plan, but customer service is horrible. Like there's never been a time in all of my career where I had all the check marks checked off. Great customer service, great owners, great system in place, great leadership. I think our culture is amazing. And so I'm so proud to be here. And I just see so many great things happening for everyone that says yes here. And so thanks, Tina, for having me on to share this evening.
No, I love it. And I'm so excited for you. You're doing just so incredible. And I just feel so honored that I get to call you my friend and work alongside you. Thank you for jumping on tonight and sharing your story with our friends. And next up, I'm going to have you meet one of my friends, Katie. Katie is a military wife and a mama who shares a whole lot of truth over on her social media channel. And I'm really excited for her. She has come in and she has just blown through ranks and done so well. And I'm just excited for her to share about one of her favorite products, one or two. I don't care what she shares with you about which one, and a little bit about her experience with this opportunity, being really very, very new into the business here.
Thanks, Tina. Hi, everyone. Okay, so just a little bit about me. I am a military wife. I am stay-at-home mom. I homeschool 2 kids. So, and as far as network marketing field, I've been around this field for a few years, and I wouldn't say as long as Tina has, but close enough, where I have seen everything, good and the bad. So I wasn't with the passive. I doubted myself, and even though I had success, I doubted myself, and I was like, I'm not sure if this is something that I really want to do. And then came along. I've been following Tina for a while, and I saw how her life has changed, how she changed, and I was like, okay. She got me intrigued. And then she started talking about this revolutionary product that just got released last month. And of course, I had to jump in because it's one of a kind product. And when she was talking about sugar into fiber, I was like, is that even possible? I was like, how is that even possible? I was like, this has to be some hyped up product. And so I sat back and I watched. And then finally I was like, okay, it's due for launch date. And now I'm never the type of person to jump in on some hyped up product and everybody is like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest products of all, blah, blah, blah. And then it just phases out. So I was like, I was hesitant. I was skeptical. But yet I knew the kind of person that Tina was. And so even though I haven't talked to her much, I knew about the companies that she's been involved with and so forth. And so I was like, okay, I know she could be trustworthy. So I was like, I'm going to take a leap and I'm going to go for it because I never heard of a product that is sugar into fiber. And so something in me told me, go for it. And so I did. And oh my gosh. The product alone is incredible. And yes, we have sold out, I think like 4 times since the launch date. And it's like, we can't even keep it in stock. And that's how much literally everybody needs this product. You don't have to be diabetic to get the benefits, like literally everybody, because every food that you eat, whether you know it or not, it has sugar. And so a lot of inflammation, a lot of chronic pains, and a lot of health challenges. I knew from doing my own research that if your gut is not healthy, and also if you have sugar level challenges, you're going to have health challenges. Whether you could take all kinds of supplements, you could take all kinds of medication, but unless you fix the core problem of it, you're going to continue to have the challenges. So this product is incredible. And I think like Tina told me when I first got in, it's like, okay, I think it was like the end towards the last week of the month. And she's like, okay, if you hit this level, you could qualify for a Jeep payment and you get all these bonuses and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have a week. But I'm the type of person, I do have the following, and I built that from ground zero. So nothing was handed to me. And so I was like, okay, I don't even have my products, but I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to post it. And we have incredible testimonial page that are over 100,000 members, which is impressive alone. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to take the leap of faith because I researched the products. I saw the ingredients. I knew it was clean. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take the leap and I'm going to post it. I got nothing to lose. Well, by the end of within 1 week, I hit that rank to qualify for Jeep. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, and then when I saw my paycheck, my first paycheck, I was like, this can't be real. And then plus on top of that, I got to go shopping for Jeep. And that was only like, I think like maybe under 2 weeks into the business. And that's unheard of. And another thing that really impressed me about this company and about our team per se is the system. Like I said, I've been around the network marketing and everybody tries to have a system and so forth, but I have never, ever seen such a super simple system that Tina and other leaders have put together. And literally it's like plugging people in and just plugging them into the system and you will succeed. Like I never seen so many people ranking up, and these are people who never had experience. And I was like blown away. And the system is so simple. So if you are on the edge of whether to join or not, just go for it. We have the system. Tina and them put an awesome system. It's like you cannot succeed. The only way that you're gonna fail is that's on you. Point blank.
You just don't work.
Like you that's you not doing the work and not plugging into the system. Like literally everybody and anybody can win. And another favorite product of mine is Glow. My God, that collagen. And just a quick story, I always had this pain on my shoulder, and no matter what I did, I was like, okay, I cannot get rid of it. Like every morning I will wake up with the pain on my shoulder, and I just didn't understand. I was like, I'm doing everything. I don't understand what the problem is. Well, I've been taking Glow. That's another hot product that we can keep in stock, but I finally got a hold of it. And let me tell you, after a few days, my shoulder on my pain has gone away, and that's existed for a long time. Like it will go away, come back, go away, come back. But literally I could like move my shoulder and lift my arm and not be in pain. Like I don't wake up in pain anymore. So that product alone is incredible. Like we have some amazing I could talk on and on about all the products that I use and what I love about them, but we don't have the time. So, but the products are amazing. The system that we have in place, our team is incredible. Like all the leaders in our organization, like they're so supportive. They're there for you 100%. And it doesn't matter what rank they're at. Like, I mean, Tina is my sponsor and she's a red diamond. I mean, come on. Like she is super busy, but she's always there for me. And I so appreciate that more than anything in the world. So if you are on the fence, get in with the person that invited you to this because you're not going to regret it. And we had the busiest time of the year coming up. And next year is going to be, from what I hear, is going to be some new products launching and so forth and so on. Like the timing, Rhonda said it, Renee said it, timing is literally everything. So just jump in and just get running. Like you have the support, you have the system, you have the leaders. Like you can't fail in this. The only way that you're gonna fail is if you decide not to do anything and just sit on it, and which is foolish. Seriously.
Katie, thank you so much. You are so sweet. I appreciate you jumping on so much. And we have one more guest for you guys. I'm really, really excited for you to meet my friend Alicia, who had never done anything like this before at all. Wasn't on her radar until it was. Not only did she come in and bring her entire family along with her, which is so rare that the whole family gets involved, but she has done some pretty incredible things. And so I'm just really, really excited for her to share her story with you about being someone that had never done anything like this to someone who now is literally the amount of money she's making is insane. And I know that she feels that way too. So go ahead, Alicia, tell them your story.
Oh man, I was just thinking back, and here it's just been 5 months. I've never done any kind of network marketing ever, and hopped in, and after a year of watching my friend Sarah do it, and went, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And the timing of the Lord is always something that is just amazing and astounding. And so I jumped in and just started learning about products. And all I did was just share. I shared my story. I shared my family's story. And it took off like wildfire to where everybody else started wanting to jump in. And literally, like Tina said, my entire family, including my grandma and her husband, have signed up because they've seen these products and how it's changed their lives. And here's what I find is so amazing. My husband and I and our 4 younger kids just got home 2 hours ago from a 10-day trip. We traveled 4,300 miles and covered 18 states. But what I was so amazed with that whole time was, one, I got to experience it with my family, and it was such a joy. But I also got to be doing what I loved. I got to be sharing with others about these products, about my life and what I was doing, and I was making money. Like, that was so amazing to me. And still I'm blown away by it, is the fact that I get to be with my family. I get to spend it with them, and I get to be making money, and I get to grow in all of this. I look back in the last 5 months, because of especially these systems and the leadership that we have, the growth that I have become just as a person has been mind-boggling, because what we see here through our leadership, through you, Tina Joy, through Bree and Sarah and all that, is how do we do it? How do we do it well? And it's mindset, right? So like, it comes down to our mindset and being consistent. And I can apply that to every area in my life. And I think that's what's been so amazing to me, is that this company and these products have not just affected one little facet of my life, but it's affected everything. And so I can't help but share it. And here's a really great example, and I won't take up too much time so we don't keep going on, but I had one of my associates text me earlier, and she sent me a video, and she's 86 and she's amazing. And she was one that she was on hospice, and she decided, you know what, I'm not ready to go yet. And she then, a couple months after she graduated from hospice. Who does that? So then she joined the company a few months later because she noticed such a huge difference from glow and how she was feeling. Oh. And she literally goes and tells her, she was at a funeral and she noticed the gal next to her that was rubbing her knee. And she's like, I got something for you. Let me tell you about it. But that, because she sees the power of these products, right? So here she is. She sends me this video tonight of how one of the gals that actually signed up under her is loving the product so much. She's talking about how her hair, it's even changing her hair in such an amazing way, our collagen. And like, it's those things, it's like ripple effects. And so you get to hear these stories all the time of like lives being changed. And that's what I think keeps me so excited and so pumped about this company and these products, is we're actually changing lives. Like, it's not just like this simple little, like, oh, I'm just selling something, like maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. Like, I've had friends call me in tears because of how these products have changed their lives. And that's what keeps me going. It is such a blessing to be here. The leadership, like I said, the systems and the timing of the Lord is just amazing. And so I could go on for hours, especially about the products and even how it affects my family, how much I use it through my trip. You know, you eat yuck and you feel like gunk when you're traveling, but it made a huge difference for us. But it is just a blessing. And I think anybody that's interested, reach out to the person that got you on this video and just hear a little bit more and be open to the possibility of what does God have in store for you. And then get ready for a really wild and crazy ride, because My husband and I both have Jeeps now. We earned those. My husband and I both. We earned the cruise. I mean, it's mind-boggling. But man, God is faithful.
So fun. I can't wait to cruise with you in January. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to jump on tonight, Alicia. I know it was last minute, but people need to hear your story. It's so powerful. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guys, here's the deal. If you've heard anything tonight that sparked an interest, whether it was a testimony about a product and you're like, I need that product in my life, then get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this video and let them know you would like their exclusive link. Or if you heard enough tonight and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to do this thing with you ladies. Like, this is going to be fun. And men, you can do it too. We have plenty of men in the team. You're just not seeing any on the video tonight. Then just get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this and let them know that you are ready to get started with us. We are so excited to welcome you into the team, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Goodbye.